Up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Picks up the first down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Line gets set. First down. On the move, it's Curtis. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know.
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
And some great 4th down defense against the run. The Jaguars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
Dude. I hit that perfect.
I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fights off the defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
Maybe a crease. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Phillips. Powers through the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to pass, it's Davenport. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your...
Makes a grab and room to run. 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, South Alabama. He got a step and just dusted the field. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Curtis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Moses. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. And some room to finding some room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The run inside. It's Curtis.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finding open areas. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Back to pass, it's Davenport. On target. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Running inside, it's Phillips. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewall
My best
for the
fucking
second
linebacker
straight
to
play.
take out. Please.
And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Curtis. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Williams open on the right side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Dragged down after working his way. Those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The
trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Davenport. Looking to scramble. Turning it off. It's a fumble on the play. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. The run inside. It's Phillips. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Tried to run it on 4th and 2, and he won't make it. He'll be stopped a yard short. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he got 5 yards on the play, second and 5.
Yes, 54 fucking yards.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for us.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll try to get him on the fake. And they don't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The return team was ready for the fake, and they snuffed it out. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Trying to get the edge. It's Phillips. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grab behind the line. It's Woods. Tripped up for the tackle.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. On the run, it's Curtis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He'll take it himself. He's there to make the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Woods. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Phillips. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Fires to the right. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hog, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Back to pass, it's Davenport. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Complete to Williams over the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the number 19 team, the Utah Utes.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly Rowe right there in the middle of it on the sideline. Holly, what are you hearing about this injury?
Guys, the South Alabama head coach told me at the half, their running back has sustained a lot of his targets in that first half. He did a terrific job rushing for more than 50 yards. He has been so strong at the point of attack, but he is starting to absorb some blows. You can see it in his body, a lot of bruising, some abrasions. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to work through all of this contact. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that's the start you absolutely
Richard Kimbo!
And this defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap, it's Curtis. Could be an alley. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Right back to the well. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air. And they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They run the reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Malone. Makes it past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody...
Maybe some room here. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And they get him down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Malone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Davenport. Grabs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Malone. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Back to throw. It's Davenport. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the 1st half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Moses. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
We have Yahtzee. This is the most comfortable position for me, just like this.
And no chance at a return here.
What?
They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah. No, where my shoulders are just
Jaguars
not
offense ready
hanging.
to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if
They're
this
very yummy.
offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
Maybe too good.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I've got to tell you, the Beaver agents went to prison for way less. For pushing even now with their foot.
Defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's for people to understand we're out there, we're protected, and we're working with them. If there's something the administration can do at this point,
Dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. And he makes the catch at the 25. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Howie Rowe will check in on his condition. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense had to feel they were in the weeds a little bit, but they stayed in the fight, and now you get a break, and you feel better about everything.
And isn't it crazy? Sometimes those little breaks you get just create the momentum you need to get back in the football game. It takes a little bit of luck. Got a good break there.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Malone. There's a crease. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down, and shoot, and I got 4th down. If I want to go for it.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Throwing right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Looking for room. It's Curtis.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. That's caught by Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Curtis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, and stuffing the run.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed
Come the
opportunity.
fuck
Maybe this
on!
offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Jaguars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And here comes the offense on second down. Now on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Malone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third. Got a little grass. The tap. Touchdown, Jaguars!
This game's fucking dumb.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
It was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
That's a technical thing, and it shouldn't be a part of the issue.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in.
No, why?
Everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a...
I saw him when I was upstairs.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and... Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Any chance to make this happen. We had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point in the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
As the football would have lost it, I should say, it was on part of the victory. It was an affordable one, and I think part of the side, voting for such a hard way, was the fact that the spot and it's really not the way that it's really what happened.
There's a lot of flags.
I did not have to do it, and the team I was not going to do who have been there a long time, are adjusting and playing the game that we're in now, we're not going to fight that we want. That's possible in the past. This is what's happening around where the techniques are mind of the way, and this is what happens. What happens is that comes to goals, like the cosplay and copy the lecture, but the goals or the platter on so we could get from that. But to this point that 100%, my organization has a technique called America's watching. And America's paying attention to calendar. Calendar either matters or doesn't. And in 2026, fortunately, it's obviously bipartisan. It's not that. Then the county no matter what side of that is on.
There are great states with it.
We just want to know. We just want to know. What happened?
Mississippi voters made an answer that their son, going well, found dead, all voted but the Baptists said they don't trust.
As America's largest private funder of brain aneurysm research, we support AI that enables earlier detection and saves lives. 1 in 50 Americans have the brain aneurysm, and ruptures strike without one. Our early investment supported research that helped tech companies develop AI tools, enabling physicians to find aneurysms before they rupture. AI helps doctors act sooner and accelerates life-saving progress. Now is not the time to become competitive edge. I wish I left us now. I wish I didn't plans. I wish money wasn't so tight. I wish efficient life function. I wish my insurance was safe before I get on plans. Take a look at your choice. Show us an insurance card. Visit $5,000 on fixed full RRG plans. That's insurance assurance on a smile that's built for life. Schedule for a free consultation today.
Sometimes I can think it's from a better use flag. It doesn't is artificial thing. Makes me get my back. Oh, let's make it up. We better make it up. Oh, now. I'm okay. Oh, now that's the pen. Fine. For 5 months. At most, while you offer stores, you'll find a magical that means something rather than anything. And I examine. And behind that three-way exam, so 50 eyes on good. Multiple programs instead.
Big odors, big distraction. Try 3 gallons. We find everyday odors to instantly restore just clean brushes. And that is
Took the partner get away with love, get back powerfully with love. And get better with love.
New sensitized medical repair is absolute care. When your needle sensitive, they need special care. New sensitized medical repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend sensitized medical repair.
I own 4 stores, which means I'm always hiring. When I go on ZipRecruiter and I create candidates, they're qualified and ready to interview right away. When I needed a new store manager, ZipRecruiter has great business. Everyone was strong, but Susanna stood out. She made a real impact on things. I find all of my best people on ZipRecruiter. I feel like we hit the jackpot. We're on a 5-player that is quality candidate on day 1. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/AD. The word is no fun. Or holiday decorations.
You spend a lifetime collecting things you love. The best thing you can leave behind, peace of mind. If you thought you couldn't afford life insurance, you can with Physicians Life Insurance Company. Plans start as low as $570 a month. Call or go online for your free info with all the details.
You could just little.
Thanks to Physicians Life, our final expenses squared away. Getting coverage is simple. Guaranteed acceptance, no health questions, no medical exams.
Just great money on the please. Not a big bills.
Affordable protection for your loved ones who need it most. In minutes, you can lock it up to $30,000 in coverage for life. We all want to leave behind things that matter, but sometimes leaving security is the greatest gift of all. Call or visit physicianslife.com. Your free info kit and final wishes plan. Physicians Life, simple, affordable coverage. Because the last thing you should be a gift. Physician, you know, physician, you know.
But I have family that you watch no parent. Not there. Water, island, it's friend. Both against the island and speculation online. Great question about race, trust, and Mississippi. And recommendation.
Now, there's a window right around it. How hard are you in?
It's one of the last pictures between ones that has a very people, so no one will the question of the life for the post. But this question is from down and see they his family told us that confirms that in some form of practice called the post that rejects
That's clear.
Talking about drowning. I mean, this is a kid from a swim. This is a kid who was in tip-top shape.
His autopsy told him his parents had broken body lost sleep, was in the autopsy. In seconds, death, not the substance, speculation, and there's
Your family has distrust of the divine officials. Giving them a fair investigation where their black son is maintained. That's what I want. It's not quite clear.
They're always talking to the science of politics.
I just wanted to say that there are motivated going back to get on the boat to the home. The boys say, no, the toes down, she's going to stay and talk to the young woman.
that's why we feel that things may have to be was because of the fact that there was nothing in one of his accounts. The boat itself was included in the spring. There's no thing.
A 18-year-old kid, when a teenager would leave their home behind if they're going to stay on the side. Video don't understand. It's about a freak of phone.
The kitchen is going to be covered in kind of rice. I asked her how bad it was. She told me it was the original kitchen. White gloss cabinets, countertops stained and scratched. Walls painted a color she never chosen. Every ancient belonging to the same thing. The kitchen brings the value. A full renovation costs more than she gave back in the sale. So I gave it a new face for a fraction of the cost. Navy blue wood grain windows over cabinets, trimmed clean at every joint. White marble effect across the countertops, heated over the lip tucked around the right side. Natural oak on the upper shelves. Edge banded with a guide so every seam is every corner mitered precise. When the next agent walked in, he stopped and said, renovated. She said, not simply without putting the best shot. The apartment sold above asking price. The buyer told her the kitchen is what convinced them. She spent a fraction of her renovation and made it so proud. If you want to see what was now a thing, so what it's doing to me is and then the phone, and the phone. Why on earth does anyone separate themselves from their phone? No one would do that. It's a safety issue, and for enough people, it's a status issue. It's a phone. It's going to go away, and I think it's France that makes all the important investigators are asking for any photos, videos, the island, it's like I have to do the argument about this say, but not just do that by saying, skip long-term information right now. It's for a lack of information. If it's in a place where there aren't a whole lot of public cameras, etc., etc., you've got to start with here, and then maybe once again, what we follow up on, what aren't following what makes sense, what's practical, what doesn't. So I think it's definitely these guys and conservatives about this debate. If you're just trying to be possible, take that conference out with the here, you see what practice is, where the nation as opposed to dealing with in some perspective what might be taken in terms of outcomes. Those are going to control for the fully transparent investigations. We heard from the saying that regular history folks explaining why the skeptical is lost on the authority in the balance is essentially confidence of small stuff on them. Most important thing go above and beyond so that you have shown every part have left no stone unturned. Look at everything. And frankly, it would start by making sure, like, for instance, apparently, Nolan's best friend actually did interview today. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it, but it would be a natural place to start. Check all of the boxes so that when you come up with the result that you do, the family, which is already happening, no family, and that's their child. They want the best way that they can. It's not something you get over, but it's something that you can try to get through, but it starts with transparency. It's not knowing everything that they should know, and maybe if that autonomy is part of consistent with what this corner does, then maybe that's the start.
So, the mother of one of the ministers as well, the judge, without trying to dispel a rumor saying that her son is cooperating with the story. Was it appropriate for her to speak out about
active investigation. That's what everything does. No, it was not. You don't put your toe in the water as a judge. Normally, the only public statements that judges are making are about cases that they're actually judging. She may have actually known that she got to know better, but once she did that, it was a mistake. Now she's talking about, she said she's doing it so that people can concentrate with management of the family tree. But the family tree is very different. And we're going to have to deal with it. Check every box. Look at the family. Exposure about what actually happened with their son. What we said right now, what we got to do is not sometimes you make the problem mystery, even if it's video showing the public explosion. Having both happen at the center, and you can see through trying to get the bottom of it, they're with that. Transcendent field effects. It's something out of Michael Jordan.
When tomorrow wins the National Olympics 2016, she was the best at it, and by far, great than even sports. Once he was able to harness his power and play down. And in gold, 1 second London appearance is the biggest contest in sports that's turned down the win that for sure. So the most it's what's important.
I'm trying to that.
The last record in July scale is Pamela. Visit Sacramento.com for call 1-800-SAC.
The child smiled. Well, let's see. You could tell them the truth. Give them a hint. Maybe a little bit. What you see is a little more. A little attention from locally trained surgeons, nurses, and specialists. So, how can you make a child smile? You'll need to look.
Don't kill your dog.
Oh, hey, Dr. Murray. Hey there. What's wrong with it? It's pretty tough.
Let's check it out. It's still fairly overspeed. It's what the process extremely high temperatures that destroy the nutrients. But in our body, the anti-freeze bread meats and vegetables might be in there for you.
They were kids.
Dying kid in there for what?
Just let her get away with the love. Get back. I will believe with love. Everything's better. Look, nothing is better.
These 50-goal managers for this state that Mr. Investment out here for the dream. Mr. Investment Council represented in certain on sale. He traveled from back. Probably invested a bunch of mutual funds like other ones. No, they built a tailored portfolio based on your personal goals and needs and more. They probably have complexes. No, Mr. Investment Therapy, that's a percentage of your portfolio.
But we do better when you do better. At Mr. Investments, we're clearly different. Change, instructions, sound, taking on charges. It's all in here, and things that we should be. So even further artificial, nowhere.
I can't spell about it. And the brand make this the summer sales track. Say I can't get our Ram truck. I can told others won't. I would do anything. And I can back it all up better than anybody. Let me make this summer. Let the brand make this the summer sales track because nothing stops brand.
Get 15% below MSRP for an average $13,300 below MSRP. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days in the 2026 Ram 1500 limit.
So nice to be possible. This is impossible. We now do this with game aspirations. Impossible, possible, just wet. We never cut through with 100% of dirt racing run. This is 100% possible. Offer upgrade to last we on longer to cut through even more tough mess. And use the new shower and tub scrubber. Or deep cleaning half the time. On shower glass, you can grab some soap scrubber. See, Mr. Clean. The possibilities are endless. It's not just clean, it's Mr. Clean. skates on the road and far beyond. And then touch the athletic rebound and allow the greater leader change. Visualize motion from eye. And the rebound this way.
That's what takes hold of my passion. Head back. Signal balls to the team with chosen facts. It's like a piece of like you never figured out. The mystery surrounding Senator Tom Pell with the youth by now. Assurances from holding leadership now flashing with growth and transparency. Why are not hospitalizing early at heart? Roberts not to get liability is given in one vote. Take it by name. The public the vote is Senator Martin and outside the David shot distance the law. Hence, 7th grade. Forward planning covered by the black kid representing the state. 8 or more years ago. Finish the first and so blood out of the hold in 1 hour. My next steps are on salt. Now, great to see you both. Jacob, first you spoke with former Congressman Wendy Green earlier this week, and she blasted the public involvement.
Shame on every single person in Washington, D.C., because if it doesn't call this out, demand that Mitch McConnell's family step up and announce his resignation and take care of their family member. Because there needs to be a new election held in Kentucky where they can have a promotioning person serve as a senator.
David, what did you think of her response?
Well, I thought her response was incredibly casual. And that's the key to witness that everyone with the public understanding of this right now. Whether or not she wants to get her degree, I think she has to figure out the skills of the Republican Party. And clearly she's very upset about this. Now, imagine how other people who are involved at this side of the Republican Party feel the exact same way.
It's really congratulations stopped by Senator McConnell home see today. And what's something unexpected? Walk us through what you saw with China.
Yeah, look, I mean, I found it a bit bizarre that while Mexico is hospitalized there for many months, they are doing home improvement. So, yeah, I was there most days, we've been there a lot this week, and I saw a guy, picking up his carpet steps and tiles as well. So, they're looking to, outfit the place and make it look all fresh and new. Either, stay there for a lot longer with new carpets, or are they selling the house? Like, I don't know what reason they would have to make their house look new. At such a time in their lives when, if you're going to make it, you're not going to make it, and you're trying to make the house look all nice, you want to surprise it.
Unexpected time. Jacob, social media compared to get used to specifically the practice history, but it's mostly about so important to get to go find out, go to the hospital. Why is this not a new article yet? Why hasn't it uncovered the truth about the tunnel, given this whole way of telling the opposite of the politics better? I personally not endorse visiting in a hospital, Jacob, but I'm wondering if you're feeling any pressure on this kind of to receive the bread and butter.
Well, first off, I'm sharing it. And also, I think that it's common that people are trusting us to practice big story. And I also they promise you that accountable on both sides of the aisle and give us an answer on where they stand on this. And this whole situation is so bizarre. Now, a lot of people are thinking they're Wayne Shell, Donald's wife. Keep in mind, Wayne Shell was in China while Donald was rushed to the hospital. I'm going to take the politics out of it. Of course, if you're holding someone's wife or husband in another country and their loved one was rushed to a hospital after something cardiac arrest, you can say that's not the dog. That's the case. That's because it's not. That's a very quick thing.
know how to be managed. I think everybody, but how was the congratulations? Like, but he just didn't add up for 33 years. You know, Ian then said unconscious. Ian then said can't get the rest. Does she lie that for me to 133 years at that point? No. She's staying in China another 3 days to meet with the vice president and like what? One of the assholes presidents. Like, why is she there? What is she doing? She is the only one who knows for sure. Knows what's going on, right? She doesn't know that she's supposed to start with. He knows that Kttn has a late chat. So why should he be more transparent? If he's doing fine, like a lot of people have said, 20-minute phone call. If he's doing 20-minute phone call, you're right. If you can't make the vote and vote for what your party wants, resign. You know, up to 4, maybe those 20-minute phone calls didn't actually happen. And I don't know, maybe it's the one. And if so, why is the lane now then? Doing something better than the country? Why? We should know. We should know.
A lot of questions to ask lawmakers back next week. I know next week will be pacing the halls after them. Before we go, it's Friday night, so let's have you guys pick a board live quiz of the week. Okay, let's start with the first question. One that is Charlie and John already answered, but it's good practice. It's good practice. People online are beating that they spoke consider it in comments today. 15 minutes, B, 20 minutes, or C, and how you get this one. Very hard. 20 minutes. That is correct. So now let's make things harder. Why did Trump switch from authority to jet legacy Air Force One from the A or 7A? Did she fire B, humidity, or C, security?
Jake, Jake is looking at my answer that he's trying to get it.
Okay, we're going to look at no. I'm going to give you that one for that. Please, Jake, we'll give you that one for that. But let's go this one. How did Donald Trump being President Trump after beating what's in Trump being Trump being or red tide or C or back? Jacob maybe just want you to be. I know you're going to wait until he picks up his next time.
I would not achieve this. It's a good amount of money. And you have to think there's a 20 minutes president. What? There's like a group like it's something that I'm like better than talking to the wall next week. This guy is holding up a lot. He's holding up front of the wall. He's holding up so much stuff that I'm working on. Why is there a 20 minutes for a president? But there's a guy right now. You know, it's very fair. So why is that the only lawmaker that has had extended acts? There's a bunch of stuff. So I look forward to hearing what they have to say. So. Sorry, not necessarily. You know, down on one phone. A, beer, B, sneakers, or C, 130 people. You might know. This could be the time. Okay. If you had a check something where you can't take it, I'm going to start you for this. It takes the big fingers, they're going after beers at the Pentagon. So why? So, last one. Congressional Republican, actually, that is not it. They're different. Senator Chuck Grassley questioned Patrick Christensen of this brand of car came with an Audi, BMW, or C, Ferrari. You know, that's my kind of there. It's basically C, so I'll go C. You got it. It's the leader for Wait, don't talk to people. It's like Trevor just called full-on friend. It'll trivia. That was so easy. That was so appreciate seeing both Jake and Charlie both, but thank you for we'll be right back with this week's CNN. CNN business translates with machines. We're breaking this all down. The future of flying is here. parallel see it whether it's day. That's not this out of what you love. Get back to better breathing with the Pcfl and follow treatment for eosinophilic asthma. Sometimes non-receptor problems, serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis may occur. Get help right away for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatments. With moral steroids, get out to your doctor. Tell your doctor your asthma worsens, bring out a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Ask your doctor if the Pcfl is right for you. Curiosity startles, but on the everyday list for me. We're here with answers, and your ancestors can provide. See their stories and ancestry.
What? I love
For example, physical conservation rate, cherry seneca, it looks differently from the plastics because it's made from the seneca and natural vegetable activity. Yes, dependable seneca, also available free nuts and some juice. The main is months at a time. I'm going to make you feel comfortable. I love downy because it is so fresh home. Fresh sheets for 7 minutes. This is a side effect. One drop per day can reduce for brighter, white-looking eyes that may be so. Glucose works and lots of the ailments. You can also take this out with the one Pcfl with the diet. I used to hide my Spanish accounts, but then I found out the opportunity. I'll take a precious work for the students, like it, and moisturize. For fewer healthier than for now. That must be enlightened. Show us the president.
already capable. Even under the name of insurance. It was for the name of the lots and lots of policies. I got a problem. Only they
And know that the cell's target pain caused by inflammation. They're faster, stronger, and longer lasting than Tylenol rapidly spelled out of range of pain. Advil. That's real strength.
Most men over 40 feel like this. But it could be feeling like this. Yeah. Most men over 40 feel like this. But they feel like this. Yeah. Most men over 40 feel like this. But they feel like this. But the difference is this.
For the number one selling testosterone brand in GNC and Walmart, Kttn Total T2, combining a drug-free next-gen teeth booster with a powerful nitric oxide booster that sends blood and oxygen to the muscles in just 3 hours. Feel like it, leaner, stronger, more energy for others. It's working on the bottle of Trixie Cat.
Before you share what you see.
It's your complimentary bottle now.
Trixie Cat.
Before you do it now, it will include a bottle of Kttn Neurosol brain supplement, absolutely free. And Lotus Capturing brought you by Pcfl.com.
If you worry about what company they use, it's not what you work at. Question now. All now. How do you use 214,000? Yeah, Harold is back, and kicking off his 20th year after that is our first year. So the time home service operating state shelter was the year.
For Brandon's ability to home for us. If you were to do something like that, without a house, say, oh no, that's what I have to get first. That is where kids are coming from. The honeycomb is a really, really solid model because it pairs this independent and also private living. I wish people understood that the homeless population are still human at any time. Circumstances have changed. I was living at my husband's grave for 8 months. My whole life was turned upside down. I finally got to go to the room. Came out of my home. The only place that I felt was home for me was the cemetery where my husband was.
In its simplest form, stable housing is something no longer has necessary. It's like after that, with long-term case management supports to help her address the things that hopefully she hasn't had to handle.
And so proud of him.
They'll help me out. And there's got enough people
Where the tenant moves in, they don't necessarily understand that they're being housed by this organization. There's a whole lot about them. And you've been knocking out of the park, so then all of a sudden we're knocking on the road. Pick yourself a little bit of like, well, this is different. Everybody, walking the time of dawn, and you can see it's really pretty profound. The changes that would have been without the tenants.
great perspective. This is now what I have. It's like freedom to just exhale. Like you're nervous because now it is relaxed.
But you don't get to kind of they still don't love being called landlord, but it's true that they are. I think that what the population needs landlords in here. Absolutely.
The whole story is going to talk about
Thanks when you watch the story of all types of I'm Michael Sublime in Los Angeles. Welcome to the story of diplomatic scrambling that teenagers tried to prevent another showdown between the U.S. and Iran. The movie Satellite came exclusively by CNN. The guys that have Iran damaged nuclear facility. The story is with these statements. The attorney said the facts shared by a witness that the event the shooting did not match ICE version of the story. And the screen camera the show. And the story is how does it know a bipartisan bill just became law just seconds ago. Where would it be enough to help young Americans become home?
Live from Los Angeles is Norman Gaines.
The top story is international reports that were against off the U.S. and Iran back on track. Miami has paused for now. It's worried that coming out of the Congress afterwards, because officially expected to declare the Strait of Hormuz open and confirm that commercial vessels will not be attacked. Shipping through that waterway has again slowed all reinforcing that start of nuclear talks depends on a safe passage between that strait, which is that any climate deal must see Iran release the initial rate over the U.S. All this is President Trump tells the New York Post that he had direct instructions to strike Iran if he were assassinated. And in a social media post a short time ago, the president said, quote, 1,000 missiles were aimed at Iran to decimate and destroy the country if he is killed. Meantime, exclusive satellite images made by CNN suggest that Iran may be trying to rebuild its nuclear facility. CNN investigative correspondent Kttn of the story.
This image, one of several shared exclusively with CNN, major signs of Iran attempting to rebuild its nuclear facilities. This is one of several locations that was different where they've identified significant the Afghan sites. The activity in these sites in particular raises questions as to whether Iran violated the memorandum of understanding inside the US energy, even before President Trump seeks to signal its end resolution for stress. If Iran agrees not to procure or develop nuclear weapons, this site of partnership is difficult to displace Israel and nuclear weapons. Before the US strikes, Iran held its competition around deciding its importance. This political time during the US Israel holding campaign this year, the time to be precise, the headings that defined by multiple bombs. Now, the injury from June and July, analysed by CNN in
conjunction with the Institute for Science and International Security, it's involved in creating take research to repair and reconstruct the site. Its attempt recovers based on the impact post. 10 years later, the memorandum still in effect, the public will finish and replace the action. These trucks are visible worldwide. I expect that these trucks will start moving and repeating the steel force. For weeks, we've only had glimpses of what's been happening on the ground inside the rock, following the full separating from the possibility by all of us living in study. Now, there's restrictions that can say, but we can only see it is possible that which sites will not be clear but aside perhaps of which this is the best. This is the last outfit. I got this like very well to do and this one to get to the capabilities on the ground. And it is really clearly seen going in and out of the tunnels. Experts told CNN this is likely a violation of the current site in the US, which required enlarged to make the specific code and go with no country. It could be like other things in the world in response to the European touch, but Israel here, and no year of the time CCP. There has been activities from the South States. The US and the Allies have not been concerned about joining the South Pacific, and the institutions have been able to start repairing some storage sites. How it's moving the cell rates to these stages. And then another cell rates in a chart, experiences favorable electricity before, whilst being able to start to repair the areas it's an increasing bit of a feeling into now it's first week's being attacks on Iran and it's a signal and signal of the condition it's already see that.
Alex is a CNN politics senior reporter. His latest analysis asks, what options does Trump have down the line? Not many, and our own back. Stephen Collison joins us live now from Washington. Welcome to your story in.
Hi.
That report from Kate is pretty dramatic, looking at those images. How did you see that, and how do you think Trump administration?
Well, President Trump argued that his war was such a stunning success because he, unlike any other president, had acquired an undertaking for Iran to never seek the nuclear weapon. That's what the president has been saying. These pictures appear to show that Iran is working on its nuclear sites. That is not just a infringement of a memorandum of understanding, which was never really enforceable, but it casts complete doubt on everything the president has said about the outcome of this war at a time when the ceasefire and the MOU is already crumbling. It also, I think, shows us that the key thing here is the nuclear question. That is what the United States ostensibly went to war in pursuit of ending Iran's chances of creating a nuclear weapon. All of the fighting and the negotiation and the clashes in recent days have been over the Strait of Hormuz. It was open before it was started, so we're right at the first step of this, which is trying to get the Strait open. And that is possible. Think how difficult it's going to be to start talking about these nuclear sites, which Iran appears now to be trying to reconstitute. We don't even have any visibility into those sites because there's no international inspectors. That is going to be the point of the talks on the nuclear issue. So we are so far away from even getting to talk about the key point of this war.
Just to hammer that point home, so this war,
Nobody wants to sit down and
dollars a lot of lives behind South American lives as well. At the start of this war, it was a great point of view.
You live in a fucking fantasy.
blah, 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 blah. What did you say? What about it? outside. They're locked up. They're locked up. They don't lock the two fingers.
Alright. They're in the garage. Okay.